Well, it's this look that I am hoping to repeat down in the new flower bed. So it will look as full and voluptuous as the one closer to the house itself. The other thing that I'm very pleased with is how the new railing looks. I think it's very handsome. I think it really is consonant with the other elements of the house, the other railings. And I think it will be a very, very, not only handsome, but a very practical feature here. Oh, and look, they've already added gravel at the base. I was going to do that myself. And of course, they're so efficient, they already took care of it. And so this whole walkway then will be pretty much complete, completely surrounding. Lots of things need to be pruned up and pruned back, but some of that's going to have to wait until next spring. But then this is how the railing looks at the top of the stairs. And I have decided to only use one railing, and I'm okay with that. And those overgrown Irish mint euonymus, a southern living plant, those have been taken out of the window box. And I'm not sure their ultimate destination, but you can see them over here. We just dug them out. And again, all of this was done on a cool and cloudy day. The guys took them out and put them in some pots. And I will find their ultimate destination a little bit later. I also installed some more wire for this Eden climbing rose so that it can scale the heights and ultimately even go underneath this window so that when it grows and it is in bloom, that whole pink will surround this entryway. And I think it'll be pretty spectacular. You can see we're going to allow it to grow even by the side of the door itself. And as vigorous as this rose is, I think it's going to be able to manage that job just fine. And then over here, well, this was where all of the ligustrum were. I think I showed you that earlier. If not, here it is. And they added some rich mix in here. So we'll mulch that. Pull out the cosmos. Tell me if you agree with me on that. Tidy up this area. There'll be better air circulation, and I think this whole space will look less crowded, less cluttered, and, well, negative space sometimes is a very good thing. So the next stage of completion before the garden tour, which, by the way, is October 4th. If I haven't told you once, I know I've told you a million times. Thank you for your forbearance, but we do want to raise a lot of money for the Friends of OU Breast Institute. But the final staging for me will be when we overlay the pumpkins. I've bought one mum, a white mum, but when we overlay the pumpkins and the final embellishments, and we've got a little bit more tweaking to do. Let me see if they've already done it. Let's just check it out. Follow me down Lemon Lane, and we'll take a look at the red shade sail that we had installed where there used to be the umbrella. I've got some zhuzhing to do back here, and then we're going to tighten it up a little bit so that water, I can't tell if they did or not. We wanted to make sure that this sail was taut so that water wouldn't collect in it. And then we're going to actually do something. This is one of those kind of strange details, but it's all in the details, isn't it? That is important to me. And the very, very white nylon string or rope that is securing it. We're going to dirty that up a little bit. And then actually I can see from here that they haven't tightened it up. So they will make it more taut so that it doesn't droop in the middle and catch rainwater. So we'll be doing that. And then if we want to remove it for any reason, we can just take it off by the hook that is attached to the fence. But this whole space, I'll get really nice shade there. And Hub said he actually liked the way it got this wonderful, almost like a sunset glow inside his tiny bathroom back in there that he sometimes uses. So this will be a nice shady space now for me to do my potting and puttering and putzing. One of my errands today was to go get more of this really large gray stone from Lowe's. I got 10 bags, and actually it's not quite enough. I need to get a little bit more. It's what we put up a little bit on the upside of this incline to help with, hi, how are you guys doing? Just running. Excuse me for that, saying hello to the neighbor girls. To help with drainage and water flow. But this is what I'm really excited about. Oh, but first, here's my question of the day. If you were me, what would you put in that long rectangular planter there? I'm thinking of some kind of seasonal color, but also maybe I could put some evergreens in there that could persist through the seasons. But give me your ideas on that. And then here is where we are making progress. So immediately I have the sunshine ligustrum transplanted. And then the other thing that I got were 2 Nellie Stevens hollies. Got these at Lowe's. They were $129 and they're immediately mature. So it really makes this whole area look as if it was installed, I think, about the same time as the rest of the garden beds. Now I'll need to do some trimming on this ligustrum, especially on the middle one. But I'm really liking the way it looks, especially the coloration of it against the fence. And then there's another one down here. We actually planted the smaller one on that end and the larger one on the other, and we switched it around. So that is in place. And let's round the corner and see if Sergio was able to get the other Nellie Stevens holly in place. Aha, and indeed he did. So once this grows and matures, it will help to hide my trash cans. And we'll just give a nice, I'm looking into the sun here, we'll give a nice punctuation point at the end of this flower bed. And there's room enough to even plant something in the foreground of it that can maybe come out and arch and spill over. So let's take a gander at it from this perspective. All in a day's work with a lot of help. And ooh, I really think that looks great. Very, very pleased. And then we'll get the azaleas in there, the abelias, some hydrangeas, and this bed will look like it's been here forever. Yesterday we got the Lawn Scout, that side and this side. The seed is coming today, and I think Kayla's going to be here shortly, and we'll discuss the practice of overseeding. This is something that at my other house I did by myself for years, scalping the grass, laying down the seed, then top dressing it with a little bit of rich mix. Sometimes I just used the clippings themselves to hide the seed from birds and to kind of just secure it in place and also hold in moisture. So we've got a truckload of that, and I'm just anxious to get this down so that it will be up and germinated in time for the tour, so that we will have nice grassy berms to greet our visitors. By the way, one more time, the tour is October 4th, beginning at 10 o'clock. Tickets will be available for sale here at my home, but also at the link in the description box. So here's what's going on today. We are installing, wait for that car to go by. We are installing the black wrought iron railing along these steps going down to the sidewalk on the east side. We had to remove a couple of boxwoods, and those may or may not go back in place. I think it's going to look really, really great, and I'm very excited to have this installed thanks to Sergio. Sergio, say hello to America. What would we do without Sergio?